how exactly does tangent work? So I'm going to walk you through the 30, the 45, and the 60, and maybe even, like I'll do a couple others. But first of all, when you do order pairs, remember that it goes cosine, sine. And so if I ask you to do the tangent of 30, you're going to put sine over cosine for tangent. And so you would do 1/2 root 3 over 2, and then you would take 1/2 times 2 over root 3, because when you were little you learned don't divide by the fraction, multiply by its reciprocal. So the 2's would cross off and you're left with 1 over root 3, and then we want to do what's called rationalize, and you get root 3 over 3 for my tangent of 30. So then when you do tangents of 45, again you do sine over cosine, so that's root 2 over 2 divided by root 2 over 2. Well, they're the same thing on top and bottom, and anytime the fraction has the same thing top and bottom, it's just a 1. So those are easy. And then the tangent of 60, again, if you do sine first on top, root 3 over 2, 1/2. So you're going to take root 3 over 2 times 2 over 1, and you get rid of those, and you're left with root 3 over 1, which is root 3. So when you do the tangent, what I would start to memorize is at 30 degrees, it's root 3 over 3. At 45 degrees, it's 1. And at 60, it's root 3. Now, why would I memorize these? Because it's going to be a lot faster than doing work like this. So you add this to your memory bank, and then the idea is as you move around the quadrant, because both answers are positive, we know that tangent is positive in this quadrant. Here, my x is negative and my y is positive. So if the top number, if the bottom number is negative and the top number is positive, the answer would be negative, right? So the idea is when there's one of each sign, tangent is negative. And then down here, where they're both negative, if the top and the bottom are both negative, the answer would be positive. So tangent is positive. And then over here, it's negative again because you have a negative and a positive again. So once you've memorized all of these answers, you just move it around, and you know, if I'm dealing with the 60 in quadrant 3, my answer is root 3, and it stays positive. Now, there are other order pairs on here, like 1, 0, and 0, 1. So let's do those. Like if I was doing the tangent of, say, 360 degrees, I would put my sine on top, which is 0, and my cosine on the bottom, and 0 over 1 is 0. But if I did the tangent of 90 degrees, I would put my sine on top and my cosine on the bottom, and then I would get something that is undefined. So just watch out for those, the top, the bottom, left, and right. They're a little bit different, and that's how you work with tangent.